Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking. That means a lot to you guys. Keep clicking. If you guys keep clicking, all keep making. And today we are talking Survivor 43. It feels nice to again. I said it last time, but it feels so nice to get in this groove where we're just doing this every week. I really do enjoy this, and this is really big because things have now switched. All of our people on top of Vessi, I don't know about you guys, I'm sure for you guys, have now dropped to the bottom of Vessi, and the people who are on the bottom of Vessi have now like flown up to the top. It's very different. I mean, I made a video last week saying how this vote has changed everything. It's completely changed everything. So this will be a very interesting power rankings as far as that Vessi tribe is concerned. What do you guys think of this last episode now that you guys have had some time to think about it?
Shoot, it was pretty good. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think
I guess Spencer didn't think it was good.
I mean,
disappeared.
What I will say is that like I think this episode showed that like a lot of people I thought might have been good players weren't actually good players. I thought like Ellie was at least like a somewhat like decent player, but I don't know because like now it looks like she just like underestimates everyone besides like herself and like one other player. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's sorry I left because I was just so offended that you said it was a good episode because I'm a Survivor hater according to Survivor Reddit, so of course I need to fit that bill.
Yeah, they're nuts over there, dude.
They're crazy. I mean, I'm kind of like Shapiro on Twitter, where I usually go trending on the Survivor Reddit like once every half a year, and I enjoy it while it lasts. But
you can't survive with one person out there not liking Survivor. It's like
correct. It has to be 100% majority. But yeah, so I agree. I think it's definitely changed a lot. Particularly that Vessi tribe, but also even like the Baka tribe to me has also kind of shifted. Where now it's like I think Janine is like fully screwed now. I mean, you'll see that on my list, but Janine was like because I think we all agree Ellie's edit's been too big and too positive for her to go on pre-merge. But I think Janine has 100% like kind of lamb capabilities where she could totally be that sacrificial lamb pre-merge, especially for Ellie's bad gameplay, or maybe not the most perfect gameplay. I think now Janine is fully screwed. If they go again, it has to be Janine, maybe Owen. And then for as far as Vessi goes, I think it has to be Cody or Jesse, right? I mean, it would be crazy. That to me would be so fun if Cody and Vessi could, or not Cody and Vessi, Cody and Jesse could take back control of the tribe. That would make this pre-merge amazing.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, if they could just play that correctly, even if they played that steal a vote, which honestly I think they're gonna try and save it again, just like last tribal where Noelle trusted Jesse. Jesse may say, "Hey, I'll flip with you." Now the issue is Jesse has no idea that he needs to say that because he has no idea that advantage exists in the first place.
Well, they're probably gonna try to keep them lied to anyway because you don't want to tie vote either way.
Right. I think overall that Noelle's going to do what she did last tribal and just trust somebody. And it's going to take Jesse betraying at the right time and in the right way. Jesse needs to have the well within to say, I'll flip with you, and then don't flip. The issue is, and it's hard for Jesse, you know what I mean? He doesn't know that seal of vote exists. He does know it's tied 2-2 though. So he should already see the danger. He doesn't know how dangerous it is, but he definitely sees the danger with it. He should see that if he sticks with this, it's going to be a rock draw. So I hope Jesse sees that, tries to play them, or just tries to play the idol correctly, because they can't split votes. So it is 2 versus 2. So very interesting.
I could see Cody being the kind of guy who would be okay to go to rocks and just like, let's see how it goes, living.
Yeah, but Jesse, no. Jesse.
That means two people would draw rocks in that scenario.
No. It's not rocks. I'm not 99% sure it's fire. Anytime there's 4 people in a tribal and there's a tie, I'm pretty sure it's fire. So it would be fire against if they. I mean, it's either Jesse versus Noelle or Jesse versus Dwight. I think Jesse could win against Dwight. I don't know if he wins against Noelle. Or it's Cody versus anyone.
Yeah, I think Cody obviously beats all of them.
So do they have like the? That's the thing, though, is I think Dwight wouldn't want to vote out Jesse, meaning he'd put votes on Cody, which would put Jesse in fire, right? Or is that?
Shoot, I don't know.
No, well, I think that's only for
yeah.
rocks. Fire
Yeah,
is
rocks,
the people
yeah,
who
yeah.
get voted.
Oh, okay. So
Is
then
it? I'm not positive.
It would definitely be Cody then.
Yeah,
Meaning
because
Cody
if
wins.
they're gonna vote out one of Jesse or Cody, it's probably gonna be Cody.
So that means that they can't do a tie. They have to go with the steal a vote, and then it comes down to can Jesse flip Dwight over, or can Jesse use Cody's idol correctly? Those are the two options. Obviously, he's not going to flip Dwight, probably, and that leaves him with it really does come down to that idol. Thank God Cody got that idol. I was gonna say their game would be over if Cody didn't have that idol.
He might use on himself once if they go again.
I think if Jesse said play it for me, Cody would play it for him. Because Cody
what happens if they do figure out they have the extra vote and then say Cody played the shot in the dark and then his idol? Can you do that?
If he played the shot in the dark, his vote just wouldn't count, and then it would give them the ability to split votes, because now it's Jesse has 1 vote and they would have 3 votes. They can split it 2-1, and then Jesse's 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying what if they're like, we're gonna be outnumbered anyway. Let's just let's both shot in the dark. Like both get immunity.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, and then play idol. Like how does that work?
There's no vote. They would just re-vote with everybody, and then they would just get voted out regularly anyway.
I'm just saying, like, if the shot in the dark saves you, right? Yeah. Like if that 1 in 6 chance saves you, and then you play your idol, like you're doubly safe, or
hold on. So if you no, because the whole point is you lose your vote with the shot in the dark. So your vote that would kick somebody out, with your idol isn't there. So I think okay, are you asking if Jesse and Cody both play it, or if just like Cody played it?
Well, if you play your shot in the dark, you can still play your idol, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but you don't know your shot in the dark worked until he reads the votes, right?
Correct, but actually, I think he says whose shot in the dark works before he asks for idols.
Yeah, so you figure if Cody and Jesse played their shot in the dark, and they find out one of them did get it, Cody could play the idol for the other one, which would make them both immune. So then they would have to re-vote for each other, which would make them both tie, making Noel and Dwight have to go to fire.
No. So if Cody played a shot in the dark, and then Jesse played the idol and voted for, let's say, Noel and Dwight could play their extra vote and split the votes 2-1, and then there's Jesse's 1.
Oh,
they would have
Wait, so okay,
vote split,
but in this scenario, Jesse and
but they're
Cody
both
are safe. So Noel can use her 2 votes to vote out Dwight.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they split the votes, because they're both immune. And then at that point it would be 0 vote tribal. They revote, I think.
Yeah, it'd be a revote between Noel and Dwight, and I think you get to keep your revote on the revote. I mean, your extra vote on the revote, which Noel would just vote out Dwight then.
Oh, I see. So wait. So hold on. So if there's no votes, they just revote.
Yeah, because both all the votes have been canceled out.
So then it's just revote with everyone, and they have the majority.
No. Well, they can't revote because they risk their votes. Remember, for safety.
Oh yeah, no, and then it's just Noel and Dwight. So in all this, Noel and Dwight are still in the best spot. Period.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's a crazy scenario that probably won't happen, but that'd be cool.
That would be crazy.
Bro. Yeah. You just laid out every possible scenario that could happen in that.
Well, I'm thinking the one possible scenario where Dwight, where Jesse and Cody stay together, and it's we're both gonna play shot in the dark.
So the least likely scenario.
Yeah, because it's 1 in 6 and then 1 in 6 again, right?
Bro, no, Jesse's screw you, Cody. I'm leaving. He'd definitely do that, bro.
So Cody wouldn't do that.
I have a question.
No, I'm saying Jesse would.
Maybe.
I have a question about the shot in the dark. So in a tribe of 6, it's what is it? Is there 2 safes out of? And no, that's
no
2 out of 12.
It's just 1 out of 6 every single
one
time.
Out of 6. So they both couldn't get shot in the dark anyway.
No, only one of them.
Could, So you're hoping one of them get it when they both
and then
try
the other
it,
one
and
plays
play
their idol.
Yeah,
that's a horrible strategy, though.
Yeah,
I mean, if it works.
Jesse could do the shot in the dark, and then Cody could place idol.
No, because you want to take the chance, double the chance of, or you won't really double it, but 2, 1, 6 chances getting it. And then you can play the idol because you would know before the votes get read, one of you got it.
Honestly, I think that's just way too complicated. And in the end, we calculated it, Noel and Dwight went out anyway. So just play your idol. I mean, because if you play your idol, it gives them no opportunity to split votes at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying these are the same guys that voted out their loyal.
Wait, but actually, hold on. Okay, last thought experiment, and then we'll get into the rankings. I promise. Okay, Noel and Dwight have an extra vote. They have 3 votes total. They put 2 on Jesse and 1 on Cody. If they play the idol for Cody, it's now a 2-2 vote.
Yeah.
On the revote, what happens? Who gets to vote?
I think they get to keep their. Everyone gets to vote again, right?
Extra votes don't translate to revotes, right?
I don't think so.
No, I think they do. I think they do.
They do. Oh, yeah,
that's why everyone's like. I mean, I think that's like not fair.
No, I don't think they transfer. Let's just go with it because if they do, then you're right. Noel and Dwight win yet again. I
swore I've seen it before, where they use it again.
I don't think that's the case because it's 1 extra vote. You get 1 extra vote.
Maybe it's to steal a vote that keeps over.
Yeah. So because she has a steal.
Yeah,
vote.
it is a steal a vote. So like you have their vote, so you can use it. If
wait,
a tie happens, an extra.
But if you steal someone's vote who uses shot in the dark, do you get it?
No, if you steal someone's vote, that person doesn't have a vote anymore though. So there wouldn't really be a tie because because they have 3 votes and they have 2.
No, because you announced that you're stealing somebody's vote before the vote even happens, so they don't have the opportunity to take that die.
Exactly. Yeah. And
that'd be interesting too. Though I think they should allow that. They should be like, you just somehow figure out they're going to steal your vote, so you just risk it.
Wait, so then wait, hold on, because I've been calculating this with an extra vote, but if it's a steal a vote,
it's a steal a vote.
It's 3-1. They can split votes 2 and 1, and then versus the one that Cody and Jesse have. It doesn't matter. It's over.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, unless they do that thing I said.
Wait, there's an extra vote?
Oh, no,
I thought it's always been steal a vote.
The only way that split vote thing doesn't work is if the person who got their 2 votes gets the idol played on them, and then it's a 1-1 vote. And if steal a votes don't work on the revote, which I'm pretty sure that they don't, then it's a 1-1 vote revote. And I think that is that fire again. It's so complicated.
I think steal votes do last over. So then I guess they do.
Yeah, no, it's steal votes to do last, but I think extra votes don't last over. Because
I think it's
because think about it. If you steal someone's vote, that means you have their vote, so that would carry over to
maybe steal votes do.
Unless they're tied, maybe you don't.
Let me look it up actually.
Unless maybe you're the person you voted for tied, they can't vote, so you can't use your steal a vote or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
That makes sense, right?
I swore I've seen that before, where someone had their 2 votes again, and I'm like, well, that's not fair.
Yeah, I thought I saw a season pretty recently as well. I don't have it
But it does seem either way.
Okay, hold on. The exact mechanics of the. Oh, okay. The exact mechanics of a vote steal at a revote following a tie are currently unknown. Stephen Fishback, who used the vote steal in Cambodia, has stated that the vote steal carries over to a revote following a tie. If a person is targeted by the vote steal is not part of the tie, the user of the vote steal retains control of the target votes at the revote.
Yeah, that makes sense because because the person when the people that are tied can't revote. If you steal a vote for the person that's tied, then they can't vote, so you can't use your steal a vote in the revote. But if they're not tied, you can still vote because they still have.
So as long as the person that you stole from would have had their vote, then you get it.
Yeah, basically.
And if they don't have their vote.
Wait, what if a person had a no vote thing? Let's say you know how what's his name? I already forgot his name.
Then you just don't get anything.
What's his name? Yeah, you don't get anything, right? You stay.
But how would Jeff say that?
Vote?
Would
he be He'd be like Lamau. You can't.
I think they just wouldn't read the vote. They might just not give you the extra slip or whatever, and you find out that.
What if when you got to the booth, they said, "Sorry, you have lost your vote."
Yeah, I think that's what they would do.
That's crazy.
I'd be so pissed off. I'd be like,
bro, you're kidding me right now. I just got an extra vote. How am I supposed to be losing a vote? What? So one of your votes would say.
But most likely they would steal. They would steal the vote of the person who they're not voting for, so they would be safe from the tie.
This would be cool if this actually played out, but I have a feeling that just we're just not gonna get that lucky. I feel like it's gonna be simple. Like Jesse's just gonna flip or something. But
I mean, it's crazy getting like kind of 2-2 pretty clearly, and like obviously Jesse could flip.
Jesse's probably gonna flip,
and there's 2 advantages on both sides.
That would
it's
suck.
Be an interesting tribal.
It would really suck to lose Cody like that, but I think Jesse's.
Could you see a world where like Jesse tries to get back with dude, I can't believe I forgot his name. What's the tall black guy's name? Dwight. Okay, yeah. And like Noelle notices that, so like she like flips on Dwight and goes with
Bro,
Cody.
that'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be dope though.
That would be dope.
But then it would look like the 2 white people are voting out the minorities.
Let's go. I mean, what?
Oh, it's fun. Hey, what? Yo.
I don't think Cody's dumb enough to get played by Jesse like that, though. I know he's not.
I think he's
crazy, but I don't know. He's smart enough to know like
You're right. He does have
the aware advantage was bad that he did it. He knew it right away.
The type to get like BS'd. You know what I mean?
I mean, he did do it still though.
Like, yeah, I think because he's living,
he like has like that good instinct. He's not just an idiot. Like
he's got that salesman instinct of like he knows he's getting bullshit.
But at the same time, he's still Cody. Like he still has that burger like feeling.
He's still a burger.
He's still a burger.
Because that'd be fun if Jesse tries to play Cody and then Cody's just like reads it and is like, "I'm playing my idol tonight." And Jesse's screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see where like they all vote for Cody and then Jesse Cody plays his idol and then Jesse gets voted out.
The reason why it's complicated is like, even if they don't flip Jesse, but especially if they do, they can split votes with that extra vote because it's only such small numbers. All you need is 1 vote on somebody, just a stray vote to like prevent an idol play from being like powerful at all. Because like Dwight and Noelle, if they stay together, have at least 3 votes. You can split 2-1. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And in so many scenarios, that 1 vote matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only scenario where it doesn't matter. Well, no. Because they're stealing the vote. So they have 3 votes versus a 1. So it's 2-1-1. It doesn't matter which of those votes gets negated by Cody's idol. It's still 1-1 or 2-1.
Yeah.
And either way, they're winning out in the tie, apparently. So.
As long as Noelle and Dwight stick together on this, they should win this.
Yeah, there's like no way unless they flip on each other or
I guess Jesse plays them and they fall for it. That's the only way.
Yeah. If Jesse convinces them not to play that steal a vote and then flips on them and plays the idol correctly, that's the only way. The only way, because they can't use the extra vote and split votes. Like that is the end of Cody and Jesse's game.
None of this would have happened if they just
if they're stupid enough. True. If they're stupid enough to vote out, or to not use the extra vote here or the steal vote,
they deserve to get voted out.
Yeah, but that's the only way that we've like calculated. That's the only way that they don't succeed is if they don't play the steal vote, and that's on Jesse to trick them. The issue is Jesse doesn't even know it exists right now, so it's tough.
Sure.
All right, I'll go to my number 15. So for those who may be new here, no, we usually don't start out with a in-depth Survivor analytics conversation about all the numbers, but this one was just so special.
That's the first time we got interested in the strategy really hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say in a good like 16 seasons. But yeah, so I guess the way that we do things here, unlike some other Survivor Power Rankings podcasts, we go from worst to best. Because the best deserve to be saved for last. We in this episode will go from 15 to 1. 15 being the person who either we think is going next, the person who can't win, the person who isn't going to get to the end, and then 1 is a winner pick or a person who's going to get far or a person who could win at a final tribal. All of the above. My 15. I'm going to start out as Cody. I would like to put Jesse lower than Cody because I think Jesse fucked up more. The issue with that is I think Cody's worse off because Cody is easier to trick. I think Jesse would get Cody to play his idol on Jesse just because Jesse was paranoid. I don't think it happens the other way around. If Jesse has an idol and Cody's like, dude, play it on me, Jesse is not giving the idol away. Cody would.
Cody. Well, who was that you were doing?
Cody would, you know what I mean? Like Jesse would not give us his idol away. I think Cody would do that for his alliance because he kind of plays like that middle school type of game. And I think it could be the downfall of Cody if he plays his idol on Jesse and then Jesse's wrong and all the votes go on Cody. very, very close. But I mean, my bottom two are Jesse and Cody. So I'll go ahead and say that my 14 is Jesse. I think they're both screwed. We just went through all of the scenarios, and unless Jesse can convince them not to play their pivotal advantage, the steal a vote, they're like one of them is going home in every possible crazy scenario. So it's crazy.
I will push back that Cody did vote out his alliance member this week, so I don't know if he's that loyal.
I guess, but he did it with Jesse. I don't see him doing the same thing to Jesse.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
All right. So I'll say this: Cody and Jesse are like near the bottom, but they're not back to back. But I do have at 15. I have Cody, but here's where I'm at. I feel like Jesse, edit wise, probably goes out in the pre-merge. I don't see Cody really going out in the pre-merge.
I think Jesse could go out in the pre-merge. Yeah, Cody's edit is a little more long term.
Yeah, but like
but
Jesse,
yeah, go ahead.
I could see is like a pre-merge flame out. You know what I'm saying? But like Cody, I mean, maybe it's because like I just really don't want Cody to go home. But like,
I think they like both of them are not immune. Like, but both of them don't have that like Ellie edit where it's like there's no way she's gotten like such a win. You know what I mean? Like they're both not protected at all.
Yeah, but
either of them going out fourth is very disappointing on this season.
Yeah,
definitely. But I think Jesse going out fourth, especially because it would have to be in a crazy way, is much more.
That'd be cooler. And honestly, screw Jesse. So I don't even care. But at 15, I have Cody. Just pure position wise, he's probably he might be the player that's in the worst. No, there might be one player that's in the worst position. I think his tribe might go to tribal. Yeah, no, I'm saying his tribe might go to tribal more often because apparently the tribe freaking sucks.
Yep.
But yeah, that's my 15.
What's yours, Bitter? 15.
All right, so
bacon, egg and cheese. I love bacon, egg, and cheeses. God.
So I did go with the strategy of I just listed the bottom 6 as Coco.
Wow.
So it's really who I disliked the most on Coco is Star. So 15.
Who do you dislike the most?
Well, I guess Cassidy, just because she has been giving nothing, and the few things that we did get the first episode was a very bland and basic person who's not going to go to the end and win. She got I might be a goat at the end, or I probably won't even get close to the end edit.
Yeah, Cassie's I have her lower on like that tribe as well, but for much different reasons, for more like solid reasoning.
Because she's a woman.
Merge it honestly, or something like that. If her tribe doesn't go to tribal, honestly, a merge route might be a perfect place for her to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I finished my numbers so fast, Spencer. You got to put that egg sandwich down.
I bet. I already did my 14.
Oh, yeah, you did 14. So
he's
yeah.
digging in, bro. Oh, yeah, 14, I have Janine. I think she's a player that's in the worst position in the entire season right now. But her tribe just might not go to tribal as much, so I kind of put her over.
I have Janine next. So
yeah, I mean, she is based like she's gonna go home. The only way I really see that her doesn't go home if Owen is a little bitch and doesn't decide to go with the men or whatever, and it's like, no, I want to be with the women, and he flips on them, and like Gabler goes out or something.
2 girls want to work with me?
Whoa. Oh my god, I'm so. Anyway,
I'm such a player.
I know, but even if that happens, they're probably gonna try to vote out Gabler because they all think, oh wait, no, because then Owen's gonna be like, well, guys, no, he actually. No. I hate Owen so much, even though he hasn't even done that yet. I already don't like him. He better not do that.
I like Owen.
I think if he flips, it probably crashes down on him.
Yeah, right.
I could totally see the girls just like being like Owen's slimy, and everyone just comes together and boots out Owen.
Oh my god! But I have a feeling that Owen won't do that, and Owen will be, cool, and they'll just vote out Janine here, and then Janine's an easy pre-merge boot, and then they just don't go to tribal for the rest of the season, and whatever happens in the merge happens in the merge.
Exactly.
Yeah,
or not? Yeah. So yeah, that's why I have Janine at 14. Also, I don't like her. So. Yeah.
All right. So at 14, I have Neo.
Neo.
Who's Neo?
What's his name?
The Matrix.
Geo. Why'd I write Neo? Okay. That's how much I care about Geo as I wrote Neo. That's why he's 14. Because
he's a no name.
He's on the Coco tribe. He could definitely be a Romeo type where he does get to final 3. Like a lot of these Coco players could make it to the final 3 as a GOAT. There's only a couple of them that I think could win that wouldn't make it. So Gio is just not going to be a likable character.
Carla or Ryan are the only two based on our edit.
Who? Carla and Ryan. Well, I'm saying no. I could see if Lindsay made it. She probably played hard to get there and could win.
Sure.
I don't think she's going to get there though. And then Carla, I guess because of how much they've given her in an edit.
I have at 13. I already said actually. I agree with Sky. I have Janine at 13. The only reason I don't have her, below Jesse is just because Jesse and Cody are so screwed. Like they're so screwed. Whereas Janine at least has like some strategy to be played. The numbers are too low on Vessi to have like any like strategy to be played unless Jesse plays his best episodes of Survivor. Like probably the best episode that I've seen since Tony's extortion one. There's just no chance for Jesse or Cody, but Janine's right there above them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get a Sprite while you guys talk about your 13s.
Okay, Sky. Well, Sky's muted too. I guess I'll talk about my 13, who is Ryan. Ryan, he's probably the sole reason Coco is destroying them in challenges, but he's also been very bland. All we've seen him do is crack Gio's back and help him find almonds.
That's low-key gay, but
And yeah, well, people do what they want to do. No judgment. Okay.
I judge.
But yeah, I can't see Ryan. He doesn't seem like he's going to be in the final three and making a great speech of why he should win. But okay.
That's true.
What's your 13, Sky?
Shoot, my 13's Jesse Lopez. He's ugly, so but also more than that, his game's also pretty ugly as well. So
very nice.
that as well.
Very nice.
I really want to hear him get on an interview because I really want to hear him try to justify voting out NECA in that situation. You got to go all the way. Once you vote out whoever her name was, you got to go all the way. You feel me? You can't just no, guys, we need strength because screw strength now.
Unless
you guys are already losing.
Jesse is secretly afraid of All Black Alliance. And they didn't show it.
And racist. Oof.
No, bitter. Jesse's not you. I promise.
Well, that would make a lot more sense. Like, why'd they vote out NECA? It's like maybe they were. They're like, we can't let that happen again. They just saw 40.
He wouldn't say that though.
No, I know that he wouldn't say it, so that's why it makes no sense to us as the viewers.
Someone leak his DMs on Instagram or his
he wrote it all on his DMs of what he was gonna.
His wife was like maybe at work or something like that. He was like, hey,
maybe his wife's like, yo, Jesse,
I'm secretly racist.
And vote out the black people.
Damn.
And find the whitest guy out there and align with him as a final two.
He sees Cody's like, oh yes, my white knight.
Fuck. Cody.
Anyway,
little did he know though, he voted out the only Trump supporter who would have been loyal.
Yeah, the thing is, I think Cody is more likely to go up pre-merge than Jesse's more likely to go up pre-merge just based on the edit. I think it'd be a pretty good story as well, like how he flamed out, like how he had it all. He had it all and then he lost it because he has
actively played worse every episode.
He voted out the only black female, which that's got to be racist, so that's got to be racist. He's probably racist.
Well, no, Baca voted out the first black female, so they're the most racist.
No, I mean on his tribe, the only. Like he's only voted out, people of color. Like that's got to be racist, man. Like
no, who was Janine? What was her name?
Justine. I think she was Mexican.
Justine, yeah, she was. I thought she was white.
I thought she was Mexican. I'm not sure.
Me too. But people are saying 3 POC women in a row. But at least the NECA was a Trump supporter. So
they always do this now. It's like Survivor
That's
cast
3 black people in a row.
A white looking person who's has a little bit of Hispanic in them. Like I think Sammy's also Moroccan a little bit. So
yeah, it's
that's
just stupid.
3 black people in a row. I can't do
my video tomorrow is gonna. I'm gonna cover this absolute assault that's going on with it. Like she's getting like it's bad. It's really bad on
What's
Twitter.
happening?
People are going after him.
What NECA?
People, yeah. So people are being like, "Oh my god, you're a Trump supporter," and they're coming after because
you're
now that she's been, so now that she's been voted out, it's now really coming out that she's a quote unquote Trump supporter and a quote unquote anti-vaxxer, because of course that's always the thing, because if they just say Trump supporter, she's like, well, okay, so she disagrees with you, but they have to put on the anti-vaxxer at the end to make it sound extra bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's like they're all tolerant until you don't agree with them.
So they're going after her. It's bad. People are like fighting her in comments. Like people are saying, well, 3 POC women in a row, but after learning about NECA being an anti-vaxxer, I'm really not that sad. Or like it's just stupid stuff.
Yeah,
and it's bad. Like there's a lot of people.
They're gonna constantly say, "Oh, 3 people of color were voted out in a row," and then they'll also on the other side insult her. They do this.
Yep.
They do this all the time. They'll use her for whatever agenda they have at the moment.
Yeah, they'll throw under the bus once.
Just like Roxroy in the last season, where they were calling him a misogynist, and they were also saying he was a victim. Of racism at the same time in the same episode.
I always say that is people don't care about black, but like they don't care about my voice. They care about the voices that support their ideas that happen to be a certain color, and it's just that simple. It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, it really is. Like if they find out you're Republican, they hate you. If they find out you're Republican and you're black, whoa, they're gonna hate
you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Dude. I always say I've faced much more adversity in my life for being Republican than I have for being black by a mile, by a country mile, especially living in a democratic state. It's tough. It's definitely
imagine
tough,
living in a small state like fucking whatever you live in. I don't know where you live in.
Yeah.
Connecticut, right?
I can't imagine living there then.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's definitely horrible. But coming to Florida for college, so hopefully
Texas
I'll be able to survive.
Is where it's
Texas,
at. What you mean, bro?
Texas is cool. Texas is like just so dry, and like Florida is like wet heat.
Whoa,
Texas
so
is
dry, Sky. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're so dry, Sky.
What do you mean? It's dry?
The Dallas Cowboys play there. Ew.
The Houston Texans play there.
I mean, that's pretty ew too. But
the Spurs, the Rockets,
Rangers. I guess I don't know.
Rangers,
whatever.
Rangers. Hey.
But yeah, it's just so funny to like these people like are like they have literally in their bios like black voices this, black voices that. But as soon as the black voices don't agree with them, all of a sudden you toss them out the window. You don't care at all, and it just shows how phony these people are. They have no base. They all they care about is their own agendas. They don't care about uplifting black voices. They care about uplifting the black voices that match their own agenda to push their own agenda. It's so stupid. It gets me worked up because it's just really frustrating. But let's get back to the show. Let's not go full.
Well, I feel bad for NECA. I didn't realize she was getting all that hate.
She's getting like it's bad. It's really bad. I'm gonna do a video on it just to show like.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I've like been searching and I found 10, 15 like tweets just me searching. So imagine like it's probably like 50 to 100. It's bad. It's really bad. We have my 12, right?
Yeah. Yep. You're 12.
My 12 is Jay. Again, I'm going to stick with my theory that Jay is in the middle, but he's going to get Sarah Lucina and just crash down on.
Please call him James Spencer.
Jay.
No one calls him Jay.
I've heard anyone call him when you say Jay, but he's not.
Okay. Well, if he sounds cooler, then yeah. Okay. So James for me, and I'll change it on my document. So now I know. James to me, the issue with James is his edit's been pretty passive. He's been shown to be kind of a lazy dude overall. He hasn't been shown to do much strategy. And he's shown to be like trying to get into this woman alliance, but like he's just not in yet, and that's an issue because if you're not
you're saying he's transitioning into the women's alliance.
Essentially, that's exactly what I'm saying, of course. But yeah, no. For me, the biggest issue is like he has this element where he could get into this alliance, but he's taking too long, and the longer he waits, the more he gets Sarah Lucina. Because the whole point of being in the middle is it's a good thing if you have social bonds with everyone, because then you get to pick. But the issue is if you don't have those social bonds, you're just someone with no alliance, and that's really what James is right now, is no alliance.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of sucks. That's why I have him at 12 as well. Also, I'm sad. I'm mad that his pants haven't fallen off again. Like what happened, dude? Like, did he finally get a belt or something?
He's just been laying down every day.
Accidentally sagging.
Yeah. Maybe he's been eating more.
The sag's elite. He's been eating more. He's been gaining weight so his pants don't sag again.
Yeah. Like everyone just give their food to James. No one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Ooh, everyone give their food to James so his pants don't fall.
They'd rather starve than see his.
For his birthday, they gave him a belt. So he did.
No way, bro.
They gave him a
Gucci belt on the island.
Yeah, so his pants wouldn't fall off. Dude, that was like he's the most like boring person ever. I don't understand how he got on the show.
It's crazy, man. Like I just don't understand how like if because still haven't applied yet. But if I apply and I don't get on, I'm gonna point to people like James, be like, how could I not get on? I'm not.
We know why he got on.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, the pants thing.
Okay. Of course, yeah. But like as I'm saying, like someone like me, I'm pretty entertaining overall. But I'm not Tony, but I'm not James either. Like James, how does he get through casting? I've like heard stories. Like Russell has to talk about on his podcast how they'll like test you in the craziest ways. Like for example, when Russell had said that I'm gonna be the biggest villain, they had told him, hey, don't like touch that pen, it's like really important. And they left the room and they watched the cameras to see if he would touch the pen, like crazy shit like that. So the fact that they did all those tests on James with like the therapist and the like the psychiatrist and everything, and they like, oh yeah, James, that's our guy. James is our guy.
Don't touch the pen. He ate the pen.
James, don't touch the pants.
He's perfect.
They made James stand in the room for an hour and he couldn't touch his pants.
And then the pen was actually really important, so they just let him wait there till he pooped it out.
They actually put him in a room by himself for like an hour, and they said, "Do not touch your pants." And they waited to see if they'd fall off. After 5 minutes, they fell off.
Sitting down, he's like, "Whoa, that's a talent."
Oh, that's funny.
Like this guy's pants, it's crazy, man. We gotta get him on the season.
Well, he has like that John Robert energy, but he's not John Robert funny.
He's not John Robert funny, and he's not John Robert like overly aggressive.
Yeah, he's not like entertaining where everyone hates.
Wasn't John Robert like sexist as well or something like that? Like,
yeah, super based.
Yeah, he was like actually he was pretty bad. Like he said, what did he say? Like
didn't like dry hump Courtney or something like that?
Hold on. He said, what's better than $1 million? $1 million and some ass.
Didn't he?
Was he lying?
Didn't he like dry hump Courtney or something like that in like the shelter?
I think that was like something Courtney, they accused him of or something.
Yeah, no,
he's like, Courtney, I need your warmth. Come back here.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was like, Courtney, come here. You're very warm. And then it cuts to Courtney. The Courtney is so funny. She cuts to Courtney. She's like, I'm 2 pounds. How am I going to keep you warm? I'm skin and bones.
See, but that's what's great. They cast someone like John Robert who would obviously clash against someone like Courtney. Yeah. Yep. And
nowadays they like cast like 5 Courtneys and then just like have them all talk about how they're all so inspiring.
Like, aren't we glad someone like John Robert is in here?
Yeah.
But James just laying there doing like he's doing the John Robert strategy of conserving energy, but he's also not doing anything interesting.
Yeah. I really miss the old school casting where they would cast like I forget, was it Frank in who's the gay guy on season 3? Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah, they cast like a literal homophobe.
I was gonna say a literal
survivor, racist,
like his whole personality was being homophobic. That's why he was
Survivor KKK versus Black Panther.
Yeah, Survivor racist versus Wokers. Imagine
like everyone's like right now is like, oh, I don't want people to cast racist. They literally did find someone who like hates gay people. Like Survivor used to be
he still does probably as well. So.
Yeah,
I mean, crazy. Brandon wouldn't convince me not to hate gay people.
You probably make me want to hate them more, honestly, because Brandon was annoying as shit.
I'm just joking. I liked Brandon on that season.
We like to stay monetized.
I did it.
Really,
bro. He was annoying.
Frank was actually a really kind of boring character outside of that.
Who?
But
Frank. No, that one episode though, he was really good at where they went to the movies, or whatever, and they kissed or something like that.
Movie theater, where like he was like, it's just a movie. We sit down and we watch it. That's it.
His most interesting thing was being homophobic.
It really was, actually. You're right.
Didn't he say some dumb shit like I'll never go back on a handshake or something like that? It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, Frank, that sounds really gay. You sure you're not gay?
Once you shake his hand in mine,
that would make Frank so mad if you're like, bro, that sucks.
Frank's gonna be close to dying now too.
They should have casted that guy who like just thinks Frank's sus the whole time.
Yeah, Frank, you mad sus, bro.
Well, wait, Frank, you hate gay people this whole time. I thought you were gay.
Frank's got to be close to dying now, right? Because he was like 50 when he was on the show. He's like 70 something years old now. Oh, he was 40. Damn.
Whoa, calm down there, bro.
Don't worry, Frank's gonna be around for a lot long. Might be on a returnee season if we're lucky.
12th, guys. 12th.
Oh, 12. I have James too. Like the guy said, I'm gonna go look for an idol, and then didn't move. Like, what is this guy?
He let freaking Carla make an earthquake happen while she was going for idol, but he couldn't get it.
Well, who announces out loud, I'm gonna go do the thing that gets a target on my back, but not.
He's like, oh yeah, for my birthday, since I can do whatever I want, I'm just gonna go find an idol. Like this dude has me like the dumbest.
Like you're actually bugging, bro. Like what's wrong with
Lindsay's like, that could put a target on your back, and he just didn't say anything. He's like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's because it's too exhausting for him to talk at some point, you know. Okay. So like he can only use a limited set of words.
What an odd like vibe. Like what tribe has someone saying, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna go look for an idol, and someone else says, well, you know, it's gonna put a target on your back. Like what? Like it.
Yeah, that was so weird. I never seen.
It was just so odd. It's just so odd.
It's this whole kumbaya stuff nowadays with these tribes, where they just like tell people stuff they shouldn't be telling each other.
Well, pivoting to a tribe with no kumbaya, we have Owen at 11. I don't know. For me, I think Owen is such an in the middle spot where it could work out where Owen gets the merge, and once Owen gets the merge, I could see him kind of slithering his way to the end. I don't think he could win a jury vote, but I think he definitely could. He has potential to make some blind sides, maybe build up a resume, have something, at least a fight. The issue is, I think there's a good chance of him going home pre-merge, especially with there being 3 tribals left in this pre-merge, right?
Oh my, yeah.
I think it's 3 or 2.
3, yeah, because it's the hold on. So we're going down to 14 for 1, then down to 13 for 1, and then down to 12 for 1, and then 12 is on the merge thing. So that's 3 tribals left. Because they didn't do 2 boots in that first episode.
So now, Vessi could go down to 1 player. Possibly.
I do have a theory that not this next one, but the one after this next episode is going to be a 2 tribes lose episode. I have a big there's no way that there's 3 more episodes in this pre-merge. That's just like there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah,
they always do. They always do a double boot episode, and I feel like they would definitely do that here.
Okay, there is a double boot episode. Then I could see Coco maybe losing somebody.
I think it'll just be Vessi and Baka.
That would kind of be really lame because you want at least one interesting tribal with like Vessi there, and then you would have Coco who just gets rid of one of the lame players.
Yeah, I want Vessi to go again, and then Coco to lose twice.
Yeah, I just want Coco to get medevaced all at once. Just a giant storm.
Yeah, just a giant.
I mean, that could happen. Like, Carla swims and she makes a tsunami and they'll get medevaced because of that.
Yeah, but our luck, she'll survive that.
He never stop.
Dude, I know it has nothing to do with the freaking video, but this is just pissing me off. I'm watching the London game and the Packers were having such a hard time beating the Giants.
It's the Giants, bro. You lost that life.
It's London.
London. Oh my God, it's 20.
The Giants are doing it for the Queen. Yeah, it's 20-20. They're having such a hard time beating the freaking Giants. And then, I can't take this anymore.
Crazy. The next 2 games for the Packers are the Jets and the Washington Commanders. So I think they'll be okay.
We need more British people on Survivor.
How about them Eagles?
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut up. Yeah, Eagles are frauds.
Let's go 11 for you, Sky.
Let's see. My 11, I got freaking shit. Who did I have?
You have freaking shit.
No.
What?
I
Is he Asian?
No, I accidentally closed my tab for my doc. Hold on, let me open it again.
It's probably Owen.
Yeah, I'll skip my 11.
I put Geo. I was able to open it. I have Geo at 11.
Reasonable.
Shit's not happening with him. He's gay apparently.
He's got all the almonds.
He might turn Ryan gay in the process. Who knows?
He already did.
Right when he saw him, was love at first sight.
Like, if Frank saw that back racket, if he was on that track, he'd just be shaking his head like, no.
He'd probably pull out his AR-15 or whatever. Since he has those.
Whoa!
I know how Sky goes with these things. So don't finish that.
Yeah. I was gonna say Sky will escalates quickly with this. Be careful, Sky.
You can't take my guns away from me. So he brings them out to Fiji with him.
He's in his pants.
That's his luxury weapon. His assault rifle.
That'd be cool.
Pause. My girlfriend works at a pizza place, and some guy came in and just ordered 12 pizzas.
Probably for a party.
Yeah, it's probably Carla. It's probably Carla.
Yeah, he's Carla's Uber Eats driver.
Yeah. I have pizza.
I asked for a 13 pizzas. Where is it? You only got 12.
Oh my God.
I asked for 112, not 12. What is this?
Oh my God.
V505. All right.
It's like, yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
We're just joking. We love Carla here. She's great.
No, we don't. What are you talking about?
There's so much to love about her because there's just so much of her.
No, there's so much to hate about her since there's so much.
There's just so much in general.
That's what's so great about Carla. You could start at one end of her bio, but there's so much of her at the other end. You could love her.
You take a picture of Carla, it'll take a year to print out. I'm telling you.
Oh my god!
I don't know if anyone has that much ink, Sky.
Okay.
Her stomach
ink in the world,
bro.
Okay.
Her stomach arrives to her house 10 minutes before she does.
Okay.
Bitter.
What? I'm 11. 11. Speaking of.
12.
Okay.
Oh my god, the Giants are gonna freaking win the game.
Yeah.
Oh
speaking of Carla, Carla is my 11. I hate how much they're trying to make her look like she's a good player out there. I know they had to show her get the idol, but you know they're trying to play her like she was like a masterminding it. It's like,
I'm not gonna do it actually because I'm smart. You feel me?
I'm so smart.
It's like your tribe's just stupid. That's how you got that idol.
Yeah, like the only reason she was able to freaking get all those like beads or whatever is because like no one actually cared. It seemed like about their beads, right?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, girls like beads. Go play, Carla. Go play with your. Don't eat them, Carla. Take it out of your mouth,
bro.
imagine like Jeff. I'd like to play my Carla. There's some beads missing.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
I have the game on in the background of this, and this shit's pissing me off so much.
Oh, it's so funny.
No, because like Saquon just ran for like 30 yards or whatever. Like
our viewers who don't watch football will be
no one
confused.
Sky, no one cares.
I care. I care.
There's so many Survivor fans who are just they don't like sports.
Bro, I care. Okay, well then I don't care.
I actually want to tell this story on air. So I was in my digital media class.
Ooh.
And this kid, I just heard the word Survivor or like boot or something. I was something. And I was like, immediately, I was like a dog with. I was just
slid over.
I was like, who said that? Who said it? I turned around and like he laughed. He's like, oh, it's me. And it's like these two guys. And I was like, oh, like, are you guys fans of the show or whatever? And like this guy, like the guy on the left was like, oh, I'm kind of, but he's a big fan. So then I turned to the super fan. I was like, oh, are you a big fan? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm a giant fan. I watch it every week. I'm like, oh, like, are you like, you know, it's like, do you watch like Survivor YouTubers? He's like, yeah. Like I watch like, like Peridium and Russell Muscle and like what What's Upon an Island and all of them. I'm like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I know them. He's like, you really know them? Oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, but like my like favorite is Survivor Spencer. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I know him like especially like.
How can you not tell that your voice?
Yeah, he's an idiot,
bro.
I was sitting there like, no.
Well, no, if he's a fan of you, he's probably listening.
My like friend. Oh, there you go. My friend like who had known. He was like dying laughing, like just sitting there like, how do you not put two and two together? Like it's, dude, what? Yeah, so that was.
He said he was a Peridium fan. I like he used to know his favorite player to win.
He's a Peridium fan. So listen, you know, I forget your name because you're kind of an NPC, but that's okay because you know when we come into class on Tuesday, I'm gonna need like an essay apologizing for not.
I don't know if he's gonna want to talk to you because you just called him an NPC and an idiot.
NPC.
Well, no, if he's watching this podcast, he's slowly becoming a non-NPC and very smart.
Very, very good stuff going on. But yeah, I just wanted to
look, we all start off as Peridiums. It's no one's fault. Everyone starts off as a soy idiot, but we all eventually become
go over to the smart side.
I wasn't aware of this.
I was trying to give benefit of that, but okay, it's Spencer's 10, I think.
Correct. My 10 is Cassidy. The issue with Cassidy for me is like if it's not going to collapse on Jay, I don't see this women's alliance staying together. It's just so hard to believe.
Real shit, dude.
Like because Ryan and Gio have gotten such good edits to this point, especially Ryan, and so I don't see it going that way. So a woman has to go if it's not Jay.
Yes.
And that woman to me is probably going to be Cassidy. I don't see you know the mom going which Lindsay, and Carla's gotten like the best edit probably on the tribe to this point. So it has to be Cassidy. It has to be Cassidy.
Spencer's in my favorite line.
I agree.
A woman's going.
Yeah. I agree. I have Cassidy at 10 as well. Bro, wasted potential. Oh god, dude. Like
she like seems like she could have been like edited as a villain, but her tribe's just winning.
Oh no, I was talking about like how she's like really hot and like she's like.
Oh, I see.
I knew where Sky was going with it. I was wondering, Spencer's being all philosophical. Like, oh, yeah, she's a great game player and stuff.
Dude,
no, that's not what I said.
I know. She's interesting for her brain, and Sky is like, no, dude.
Like,
dude, I'm sorry. I just banged my table. That was my bad.
Why do you care about the Giants game so much?
Because they're in my division, and if the Giants,
the Giants are not going to be good.
Giants are not going to.
I know, but this makes it harder. Okay, it like
That's what she said. All right,
that's what she said. Okay.
Let's go on to number 9. Or no, 10 for
10
Sky,
for
right?
Sky.
What? No, I just gave my 10.
Wait,
yeah,
Cassidy, remember?
Oh yeah, disappointed and stuff. All right, my number 10 is Lindsay because they're painting her as kind of the mastermind in that tribe. Like she's definitely seems to be the most aware. She's doing the most with the Women Alliance plus James. She's not giving a lot though. Also, Coco just sucks. So I think she's gonna flame out at the merge, and she's not gonna win.
I can see that happening. At number 9, I have Gabler. I hate saying Gabler. I wish it was Gabler, but that's okay. The reason I'm not confident on Gabler is just because like he's probably making merge. Although even then he could get sniped out pre-merge if Owen does flip and like does it successfully.
Yeah, Owen's little baby.
But pussy. I don't think that's gonna happen. They're really editing it to the point where like Sammy and Gabler really seem like a post-merge pair. And if that's the case, I think at the post-merge, Gabler has to go eventually, right? Like there's like he's not gonna win. I don't think he's gonna win at least.
He could be a GOAT.
Exactly. And he like for me, the issue with Gabler is one, he can get sniped out at any time. His edit's not like that glaring where it's like there's no way he can get sniped out. And on top of that, I think his level of maybe control over the game is not necessarily there. So
yeah, I don't see him as Mike from last season where he turns it on.
Agreed.
Bro,
I think he just stays a GOAT all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Low key, I could see him getting medevac because I always was talking about how like he's like freaking like deteriorating and stuff like every single episode.
Yeah, it still could happen. That could be the double boo is he gets medevac and they still go to a vote.
True. No. That's actually facts. Maybe for
maybe that's the reason.
Maybe there's a boot this episode and then a boot next episode, and on top of that, there's also like a medevac for that.
But also, we can't really count for that in the But yeah.
But maybe they would have just done like a double episode for that first week.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why they didn't do a double episode is because there's a medevac, so it's kind of like
They always do something like that where they're like, okay, in case of a medevac, we can move this around.
Because they don't want to have an episode where there's no boot and just a medevac because it's kind of like.
Oh yeah, no, that's
unless they want to make it very emotional and like to spend.
Well, no, but like they would have a 7-episode pre-merge, which like in olden days they like had.
That's really impossible for that to happen since there's 6 players getting voted out in the pre-merge.
No, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, sorry. 6 episode pre-merge, and then on top of that, there's this like stupid earn the merge thing. So it really doesn't start until episode 8, the actual merge.
You think they're gonna make the earn the merge just the merge instead?
I mean, that'd be crazy.
No, earn the merge is no. It's confirmed for both seasons. It's the same thing as 41 and 42. The only difference is there's no hourglass to reverse it.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no. So to be clear, now it's just the 2 teams fight. Winner is safe. Losers are vulnerable. But
this
pisses
me off so much. I don't understand why we can't just have an actual merge.
Yep.
I do not understand. Like, what's
just a regular merge vote, man? It's not that hard. It really
so
is.
Crazy, right? They are like, oh, we love this cast, but we can't trust them to have
a merge is always exciting. Even you don't need to add stuff to it.
Yeah, and now it's like there's only 6 people that are able to be voted out instead of like 11. It's like what the hell?
Yeah.
Everyone meeting each other for the first time is exciting enough.
Yeah. It's also like based off luck. Like it's all out of a bag. So if you get Jonathan on your tribe, you're just safe. Like that's it. It's so unfair.
Yeah, it's super unfair.
And unless they just give everyone a Jonathan, that'd be way more interesting.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do that though? How do we balance these tribes? Let's get 3 guys that are the same size.
I guess.
Do you think Jonathan's actually like one of the best physical people we've ever seen on Survivor?
Yeah,
like the cast was just
him and James are the like
pre-merge. Pre-merge for sure. Post-merge
was super weak though. Right?
It's funny because him and James both post-merge just can't really do anything. But
I think
challenges.
I do think Jonathan looked extra more strong because the rest of the cast was.
Yeah, well, to be fair, like those like individual reach challenges don't really like aren't really part of Jonathan's strength, like balance challenges, and
Oh yeah,
stuff
that's
like
his
that.
weakness is having to
These little
balance stuff.
baby boy challenges that I hate. These little weakling challenges are made for women to win or whatever. I hate.
Yeah, if you put Ryan on last season on one of those tribes, Ryan could have kept up with Jonathan. He might not have been right there, but
I don't think
right
Jonathan he would have been like freaking like helping people out of the water and stuff. Like that's still crazy.
Ryan's big dude. He could he was picking up Geo really easy.
That's still crazy though that like they had to stop the challenge because the other tribes couldn't do it, but Jonathan by himself could get.
I think if we look
done or whatever,
if people are being fair and we look back on these seasons, we'd be like, wow, these casts were very weak people. They couldn't even finish challenges and stuff.
Yeah, that's gotta be like one of the worst things ever, right? Like they could not finish a challenge.
Yeah, and they tried so hard, but the waves, they were so big. Yeah, well, everyone.
And Jonathan's over here like pushing people out of the water, like really throwing.
Yeah, if you just put another 2 of those guys on those tribes, the tribes would have been fine. But you can't.
Like we had what tribes of like people like freaking. I don't even remember who was on 42 at this point because there are no names.
Lindsay, bro, who are you?
Lindsay, 41 and 42 mixed together is so easy. I forget which one was on which.
Yeah, like I've been saying, like it's Survivor 41 part 1 and part 2, and this is like Survivor 41 part 3.
Yeah,
like, you feel me?
Like Zach is a person, bro.
Oh crap! I just brought him into my mind. Thanks for that.
Zach,
so much.
I remember when like the second Zach got voted out, he blocked me on Twitter. I never said a word about or to him.
Yeah, dude, he's still trying so hard to be relevant, and it's so embarrassing.
He knew it was about to come out. He knew I was about to roast it.
Yeah, if you're like the first person voted out, just don't come back into society. You feel me? Like you
just
don't
like leave. Different country? Question mark. Not clickbait. Like, come on.
People like him get cast. I feel like Survivor has to deal with Rahap. Like, we're gonna cast these like losers, so they go on your podcast every week.
True.
They did the same to Evie. It's like Evie and Zach will be on your podcast.
Maybe
if I was NECA, did NECA do an interview with Rahap? I wouldn't have done one if I was.
I wouldn't have done one.
Because
they probably would have tried to throw you under the bus and be like, "Hey, why are you a freaking dumbass?" And
yeah, but I'd be like, NECA, these are the same guys who would throw you under the bus for saying anything supporting conservative thought at all.
That was so powerful. Oh my god, that was powerful.
That was so eloquent, NECA. Just kidding.
You should they did it to Joe. Anyone who says anything different, they'll
Which is
roast
crazy
you.
Because it seemed like did Fishback like Joe or something like that on Cambodia? Or
no, he hated Joe. He constantly wanted to get rid of Joe.
No, it's the opposite. And then now like Savage, the person
super hates Joe, right?
And then and then now like Savage. I don't know if you remember on Cambodia, but Savage was like a big Joe fan. Like he went like with Joe over.
Savage is a sellout.
Savage was like when like it came out, Savage was like, "Oh my god, after seeing this news, we should have voted him out on the island."
Like, and I like Savage too. I like Savage a lot.
Yeah, so it sucks.
I mean, Savage had the same projection as Jeff. People like Jeff was cool. Now he's the same thing as like Savage, a little sellout loser. Yeah. I mean, then you still got like I know Fishback was still saying shit about Joe like last season where he's making fun of the votes, and stealing the vote stuff.
Surprisingly, apparently Chet's really based. Like when
Chet's like the most based survivor. He's the freaking small gay guy that got beat up.
Based in Joel
and quit.
That was still so funny when like I forgot what like it was, but like Joel was dragging Chet around. He was like that hurts, and he's like, I don't care.
That's the same challenge where Penner got that like calls like to cut that Penner got medevac from, and Chet survived it.
He hit him in the head or something like with bamboo. He's like him in the head. He was like, I don't care.
I don't care.
That is the Chaddest thing to say.
He's like, I don't care, and then Chet was like, I know.
That's what's so cool about Chet though. It's like that's a great response to that.
Yeah, it is.
It's like I'm injured. I don't care.
He got medevac and he ruined
at the start where like Kathy was like discovering a gay person for the first time. She was like, "So you like eat and drink food like me?"
That's funny. But that's even though the fans were obviously not great casting for fans, but that's great casting by itself as casting Joel and Chet on the same tribe.
Yeah,
the only
Joel and Chet, Kathy and Chet. Yeah.
He freaking gave up, and then like he ruined that one girl's game or whatever since he wanted to get medevac.
Yep.
That's the only downside.
Tracy's game. Yeah,
the two interesting, like pretty big characters on that tribe both quit. So
true.
That's in the process he ruined.
Actually, I think Joel was the best character on that tribe personally.
Oh, he was the most because like he actually can match.
So aggressive.
Like that's how you match strength, right? You had James, but then you cast Joel on the other side. It balances up.
Yeah, and they voted him out like idiot.
Yeah, that's a dumb. Why would you vote out the only guy the same size as
They voted out
James?
Mikey. Was Mikey also like kind of? Does that say Mikey? I low-key like.
Yeah, I
he
think
was,
it
like,
is.
Joel and
the
Mikey
size
were
of-
like at odds. So that's the thing. They like, or they originally took control, but then they both had like an ego battle or whatever.
That's a perfect love story, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, it was back then when you needed a leader of your tribe.
Yep. Now,
Right.
bro, what? Like,
Leader
a
of the
tribe?
friend group?
What do you mean? We're like getting swapped next, like tomorrow. Come on now.
Yeah, no one even
Like-
talks about leaders anymore. It's just like
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think. What are we on?
number
Crazy, we don't-
9? Number
They
9?
Nine for
they can
Sky?
do a 9 for me. All right, at 9 I got freaking Owen Knight. So the thing about Owen is I could still like, even though it's like really, this is a really bad spot for Janine, I could still see like Owen messing it up for himself and somehow getting
Yeah.
voted out. Like that's just so Owen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he-
I don't think they've been setting it up though. Like he's gonna make a mistake. I think he's gonna get voted
Yeah,
out.
but
as
he
a
just
number.
like has like that vibe of just a slimy dude who just is not trusted by anybody.
Like
That's- that's
if he
true.
tries to go back with the women or whatever, I think that backfires on him and he gets voted out instead.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Because
So
if he
that's
goes
why
back to the
I'm-
women, their only choice is to vote out Sammy, and I just don't see Sammy going.
I mean, they could
Yeah,
vote out.
because-
Gabe
Well, no, he's
or-
got the
they-
idol.
Oh yeah, and he would probably
Unless-
tell them.
Sammy convinces Mike to give him the idol, but I don't know.
I mean,
doubt
they,
it.
I mean,
I
does
just
Ellie
can't- I
like
can't
Sammy,
see,
though?
like, Ellie, Owen, and Janine voting out Sammy. Like that'd be such a
Yeah, there's
disappointing.
no-
for real,
merge.
because they'd vote out Owen instead.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no way.
Yeah,
That's why Owen goes out instead.
it's definitely one of the Asians go.
It's
If they
like-
would have aligned.
He's like, oh my god, I love this soy, tastes so good, and he's like, oh hey, wait,
It's
you wanna-
funny, like the
freaking vote
the Asian people on this tribe have the whitest names. Owen and Janine. Like what?
Well, that happens a lot. Like yeah,
Yeah.
Mike's
try
a
to,
pretty white.
They try
name,
to
huh?
fit into American culture.
That's
I mean, they're
true.
also probably born
They try to
there.
fit in, but they'll never fit in. Like, what are you trying? What are you saying, bro? What are you
Oh
saying?
no, no.
You said
Like-
they're trying to fit in, but they'll
No, like
never,
people
oh.
from like Asia will move to America and they'll have like an American name. On
or
top
they
of their
just were
Asian
born
name.
in America and have American names because of that.
Well, no, that's what I said. I did say they probably were born in America.
Oh.
Burger Sky. I saw something like no talking.
Yeah,
Like,
way to jump to conclusions and make me racist, guy. How,
You are,
how could you
bro.
even think that I would say something racist? It's messed
All
up.
right.
Nine's
Go ahead, Bitter.
Nine's Owen.
Number 9.
Okay, my number 9 is also Mike Lake Spencer. I don't. It really could. I could see him go any day. Can get him at a vet, and I can also see him lasting all the way to the end. But he will not.
He's not gonna win.
I mean, it's really hard for the old guy to win. You need to be someone like Mike from last season, which is crazy that someone like Mike, who deserved
Almost
to
won.
win last season
Yeah.
and is an older guy,
Yep.
didn't get it when he deserved it. I can't see Mike being the guy who does it. So
Yep.
this
Yep.
Mike, I mean, Gabler.
Agreed. At number 8, I have
You want,
Lindsay.
like, Mike
Not
Gable?
really any thoughts on her. Like my next 4 people here are all from this or no, my next 3 are all from this blue tribe. Just not much here. In fact, I'll just go through all 3 of them. Lindsay at 8, 7 is Gio, and 6 is Ryan. I'm going in order of edit. So that's it.
Yeah. So Ryan, is
pretty
he your
cute.
farthest up on your blue tribe?
No, I still have Carla to get to.
Oh, okay. Oh
Bro,
my
Carlos-
gosh, she's way too high on your list, dude.
Yeah, he's waiting
It's
down
not-
the entire list. 'cause
it's
of
Yeah,
not
you
freaking
think
weight.
her weight would push her towards the bottom, but
Yeah,
It's not who I like, it's who is getting the best edit and playing the best game at this point.
playing the best game.
Yep.
It's very subjective, sadly.
if playing the best game means eating at a fast food restaurant every single day, then yeah,
Dude,
guess.
I can't wait to see the food reward challenges and stuff.
She goes off. She like becomes
They're
like,
like,
the
okay,
most physically capable.
everyone who steps out gets to
medevac
eat
for
the
having a
food.
stomach ache.
They cut back. Carla ate all the food, and everyone else is like, Jeff, that's not fair.
She didn't even win the challenge. She swims all the way to the other tribe's camp to eat the food. They just see her
I
like,
forgot that's a thing they're doing this week, right? Where they're stealing
yeah,
stuff. That's so stupid
Oh.
on this kind of season. It doesn't make any sense. It made sense in old seasons when like your tarp
No.
and stuff was very important. Like,
'Cause
to have
imagine,
steal
right,
I
steal
kinda
stuff.
still like it though.
'Cause imagine-
I
What are you
kinda
gonna
still like it.
steal? They got like nothing.
But it's just like the drama that ensues.
I rather.
That's it.
I thought they were gonna do like a swap. They could steal a player. That'd be way more interesting.
Steel player
Yeah.
would be
Like
fun,
when
but it'd be way
Drake stole Rupert. That was more interesting.
Oh,
Mhm.
you mean like for a tribe? You mean
Yeah,
were they allowed to vote out Rupert? I forget.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, they choose
Oh
him
no
for
no
a
no.
challenge,
They
right?
no yeah no. They just stole him for
For a challenge,
everything
they
but
won.
the tribal, basically.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, why would you steal someone, the other tribe's member, to help you in a challenge? Why would they help you?
So yeah,
is true.
That's true.
why would they? I think he
Like,
did.
Just
though,
send
they,
right?
they
yeah,
just got
then
lucky.
they're
They had someone
sending
like Rupert who's like, I gotta be honorable. I'm on this tribe now. I will help you.
I'm a fat piece of shit.
Even though it makes no sense for my strategy at all.
I'm freaking fat and I'm ugly.
I'm a pirate.
Okay.
I'm secretly gay.
Hey, it all worked out for me. You got $1 million. You got $2 million. You get $1 million or $2 million?
He definitely helped so much because he got $1 million for being a fat ass and doing nothing besides being semi-likable.
Hey, Rupert's a national treasure, and he's better than any of the casting we get nowadays.
I can't believe what I've just seen. Hold up. Oh, okay, few things. Never mind.
Bro, still in that Giants game. Okay.
No, because it looked like they intercepted for a second. Anyway, yeah.
8 first guy.
Yeah.
8. I got Mike Gabler. Mike gonna get medevac.
We already talked about Mike.
Like that. Yeah. There's nothing really else to talk about.
Number 8 for.
Well, he could find 2 idols. I think he is the kind of guy who would have 2 idols.
True.
So 8 for me. I have Janine. Yeah, she's just a number. I know, but she's just a number. You're like that guy from that meme. Wow. Janine's best play is to be that person, like the main strategist. Ellie gets voted out and she takes on her edit. Like Janine takes over Ellie's stuff,
I doubt it.
Kind of like how Shan, when she gets voted out, you would be like, oh, Liana takes on her edit kind of stuff. Because like everyone would have thought like there's no way Liana lasts longer than Shan, right? But she did.
Yeah.
So Janine could be a Liana type character, like gets all the way to the close to the end and gets.
And what happened to Liana?
Thank goodness she didn't win. That's what happened.
She wasn't gonna win ever with her.
Yeah, but didn't she go out in that what's that thing called? Do or die?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but it was because it didn't work. So
I know. So she would have been safe though if it worked, and so.
But it didn't, and she would have gone home next tribal anyway.
Well, no, really, Deshaun and Danny were bigger threats and should have been voted out before Liana. But
gotcha.
Well, I guess if you think it was during that time where you don't want like a woman of color at the end, so it made sense to vote her out.
I voted, or I didn't vote. I muted Sky because he was banging his desk.
It's almost like I don't even notice it now. I just put it in.
Yeah, it's like so.
So
at number,
you already
I'm
gave
sorry,
her,
my bad. I can't believe what I just saw. Okay, anyway, keep going.
Okay. Is it number 8 for you, Bitter?
No, I just said
number 7 for me.
So 7 for you, which you said.
I already said Geo. Yep.
Yeah, and then now it's Sky 7.
What's it called? I'm just getting my 7 and 6 because they're both from the Coco tribe, like what Spencer did. I feel sick right now. Lindsay and Ryan. Lindsay at 7, Ryan at 6. On like, you go next, Bitter. Hold up, I got it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give my 7 and 6 because they're both Vessi, and it's 7 is Noelle and 6 is Dwight.
Yeah,
I know they're now kind of the ones in power on Vessi, and I still have the other 2 Vessi players on my list. I haven't said yet.
Wait, what? You have them higher?
Yes, I know. It's crazy. But if we're going to look at which of the Vessi members have a chance to win if they did somehow make it to the final 3, I don't see Noelle. Well, Noelle, I guess, obviously, because of the
I was going to say
at final 3 she would.
Off.
I just don't see Noelle getting to the final 3 because everyone's going to vote her out because they know you can't bring someone with one leg to the final 3.
But it doesn't matter. Like Cody and Jesse are going to go home unless something crazy happens.
But I think if one of them survives, there's a chance one of them survives.
But why do you have both of them there?
Because I'm playing the odds. One of them makes it far.
It's not a casino. It's the episode 4 Power Rankings podcast.
Also, I hate all of Blue Tribe. I'm not putting them anywhere near my top.
It's not about who you like. It's okay.
Yes, it is, Spencer. It's very much about that. It's about my feelings. It's not about strategy.
Yes, you see this 100%.
I mean, the strategy part is playing the odds. I think one of Jesse or Cody has a chance of going far, but now obviously both aren't.
So why do you have both?
Because I don't know which one's going to survive.
That's the point we're guessing. This Power Rankings prediction.
I obviously have one higher than the other, so I did pick kinda. But okay, so
your logic is like literally like liberal logic to a T right now, bro. My feelings though.
Yeah, but I have the best liberal logic, so
okay.
That's a good YouTube name, Liberal Logic. Is that a name? Okay. But okay, so Dwight, like, there really isn't anything negative about Dwight. He just seems like he'll never be the guy in power. And I can't see him being at the end where someone's like, yeah, we all noticed you're a really respectable, hard-playing game. He could be a GOAT. But the fact that he'd be like the only one from Vessi on that at the end, he'd be very dangerous in terms of he's his only member of his tribe. I just don't see him getting it to the end. And then Noelle, obviously, we said because of no one's going to let one person with one leg get to the end. I think they both make the merge. but I don't think they get to the end. Neither of them.
Your logic is horribly broken. Go, does Scott already go for his 7?
Yeah, I gave him a 7 and 6.
Yeah.
All right. Then it's my 6. I already said 6. It's Ryan. For me, Ryan is the person who's gotten the second best edit to this point. So I can only put. I mean, that tribe has no strategy yet. Zero strategy, except for the fact that Jay is not looking. James, sorry, is not looking very good. So based off edit, Ryan has the second best edit on that tribe at this point.
All right, you give your 5 too.
All right, my 5. Oh wait, you guys already gave your 6?
Yeah, we give our 7s and 6s. Yeah.
Gotcha. My 5 is Noel. I can agree with your logic of Noel and Dwight. I have Noel at 5 and then Dwight at 4. I think for me, those two could go hand in hand. I think Dwight's in a better spot because while Noel, you're right, has way too big of a target, on her back going into the merge.
On her leg, actually.
I think Dwight, well, especially being a POC, it just helps him even more on top of that. But then also just the fact that he's probably the better strategical player versus Noel. And also like he's not the worst socially in the world, so I think Dwight's in a better spot than Noel, but they're both in great spots at this point.
I mean, Dwight really just had that one bad first episode.
Yeah, that's it.
He's so much. He's such a what was that? What was it? JD, right? He's just like JD. This is how JD would have done if he lasted longer on his tribe.
True.
Like he's a good casting because he was like, okay, I'll just vote out NECA. There's no like, oh, I gotta vote out another black person.
Yeah.
You didn't even get any of that. That's I'm happy with. I know it sounds weird. I'm happy with the black casting on Vessi.
Agreed. I think it's pretty good as well. Yeah. I was worried about Dwight, especially because like at the start he was like this fast talking. Like I just expected like some guy who was talking about like critical race theory the whole time, but he's been pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it's that narrative survivor. Like once they survive the first couple of rounds, they're actually going to last a while.
Yeah, agreed. Sky, right? For 5 and 4.
Let me see. 5, 4. I got at 5. I got Carla. Okay. I really wish she wasn't here.
You guys both have Carla this time. Okay. You were making fun of where I got Jesse and Cody, and you guys got Carla in your like top 10.
Because Jesse and Cody are going home next episode.
Yeah, but Carla ain't winning.
Just going home next episode. Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So right. Carla, friggin' imagine right. You won the food reward, right? And you think you see a whale in the distance. You're like, oh, let's go whale watching, and it's actually just freaking Carla swimming.
This gets closer and closer
to try to eat the food. She comes. It's like a natural disaster. She's like, oh,
a natural disaster.
You think it's an eclipse? It's blocking out the sun. You're like, why turn out the lights?
Destroys the entire camp. Everything.
Why did God turn off the lights?
Everyone has to get evacuated from the island while you see like Carla crush the island.
A lunar eclipse.
Anyway,
that'd be like a great scene. Is like James just laying in the hut.
Yeah,
and then it just gets really dark. And he's like, what? How's it nighttime? It looks like just Carla blocking out all this.
Anyway, yeah. At 5, I got Carla. At 4, I got Noel.
Oh, that's funny. That's a W. Okay, cool.
Okay.
At
my 5. Yeah. My 5, I have Jesse. And I know it's very likely he does not last even past this next tribal. And he kind of deserves not to. He's been playing very bad. That being said, he's still better than anyone. Like, put him on a season, he's going to do better than anyone
We're not on that season. We're on this season.
I'm just saying he has survival instincts, or he might not be the great at playing ahead. He might be good at playing from behind, though. So there's those kind of players who are like,
I could just pick apart everything, but I feel like I've already said that. I'm not.
You could. Yeah, I could pick apart everything you're gonna pick apart, but
right.
But I'm not.
So Sky, who is your 4 again? I didn't hear that.
Noel,
gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so I guess Spencer's like my Jesse pick. That's all right.
My 3.
83.
No, you're 4.
No. I already said 4. 3 is Carla. Again, I'm just going off of edit on this tribe. Carla's gotten the biggest and most positive edit.
Yeah, she did.
And I think the closest thing to a winner is that we have on this tribe.
If she wins, I'm gonna kill myself.
That would be like actually horrible. Like that.
No. That's actually perfect. Why? Let's end Survivor. What's better ending Survivor than with
oh my god!
Who even won season?
With a sea monster a win?
Yeah. Erica and then Marianne.
Carla. That's just How can anyone not realize that something is that's a little bit of a? I know everyone's like, oh wow, 3 white people won, white won in a row. Isn't that weird? It's like does no one else think it's weird that these 3 won in a row? That's a little weird.
That's crazy, man.
Survivor's rigged. I mean,
that's crazy.
You just put a septum piercing in your nose. You're gonna.
I wonder how many woman POC winners have to win in a row before we can be like, oh, this is a problem, and like all of a sudden, like they're on the opposite side of it. That would be so.
Well, that's their argument would be like, oh, we had to deal with it for 40 seasons, and now
but I'm saying like, what if we got like 41 seasons in a row? We're like, well, now we've had it's been longer for us.
We're not going to get 41 more seasons.
No, we can get another. We could get another 41, and it still would be like we don't have enough.
Yeah, no. They'll be like, but. Like it's society, society. It's not
about society.
It's all about the system.
It's a microcosm of the world.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Just stupid stuff. What's your guys' 3?
I didn't even give my 4 yet.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so I have Cody at 4. Just because keeping hope alive. Cody's gonna run. Yeah, he's gonna play his idol successfully. He's gonna make the merge. Everyone's gonna be like, "You're at 15. You're a perfect number for me." Cody's just living, and he's gonna win. Oh, people are gonna forget about Cody, and then at the end, he's gonna win like 5 immunities in a row. And then also, you're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like Xander, where you're like, "Oh, we're gonna pretend he's not a real player. He's not a threat for some reason, and we're pretending he's a GOAT." You can't do that with Cody. Everyone's like, "Oh, Cody, he's cool. I know he's a straight white male, but we're still gonna vote for him at the end." So that's why he's at 4.
Dude, we just like witnessed like a bitter dream. I was gonna say
Cody's gonna stand up at the final 3, pull down his pants, show his ass, saying "living." And how you not vote for
that? Okay, then, partner. And then what? 3? 3?
Yeah, 3 now. Yeah,
that's your 3.
Oh, for me for 3?
Yeah.
Okay, my 3 is what? My 3rd is Owen, just because. Okay. I don't know. I don't really like a lot. I don't. He's not in a bad. I like that he's working with Sammy. I thought those 2 were going to clash, but they're both playing smart. Yeah, no, but it seems like they're both going to. And if they end up going to travel, they will work together. Like, well, I'm playing based off. I think that's what's going to happen.
Again, you're quote unquote playing the odds.
At first, I thought Owen and Sammy were going to clash because they're both the 2 males who are both playing hard. So I thought they were going to clash, but they're smart enough to work together through this pre-merge. He's a savvy enough player for me to work through the merge.
Okay. And then Sky, I need your 3, right?
Just 3?
Yeah.
Dwight.
Okay. That's no problem with that. Yeah. I have Dwight at 4. We already talked about him. And now it's my 1 and 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, at 1 I have Sammy. I think Sammy continues to thrive over Ellie just because we know Ellie is going to lose Janine at some point during this pre-merge. We don't really know if it's going to flip on Mike or Owen or Gabler. But what we do know about both Sammy and Ellie is that they're not going home pre-merge. The edits have been way too good. And to this point, they both have the best winners edits to this point. So it's definitely it's kind of a toss-up between them winning it at this point for me. They have the best edits by far, and they're not on the worst tribe, which is like if those 2 things can align, I think they're pretty much set up perfectly. So,
yeah, the only ones combating their edit would have been Jesse and Cody, but then they had a huge terrible play.
Correct. Yep.
You're 1 and 2, Sky?
You alive? I was gonna say.
Bro, no, I'm not alive. I'm dead.
Oh my god, about this Giants game,
dude. I'm pissed off. All right. At 2, I got my 2 and 1 right. Is that what?
Yep.
Okay. 2, I got Ellie. I still don't like her. I still wanted to give vote to that. But at 1, I got Sammy. He's, I think, pretty undeniably the best.
He's pretty? Stop.
Whoa. Pretty undeniably the best player so far in the season. Ellie thinks she's smart, but she's actually stupid, and she hopes she gets voted out.
Got her.
Yeah, Sammy's in control of his tribe, but like basically half the people on the tribe don't think he's in control. So it's a really good spot to be in. Yeah, number 1, best player so far.
Yeah, that is an interesting point. Yeah, he is a player who does seem like he's in control to us, but doesn't seem in control to him, which is you don't really see that much like that blatant of good gameplay. That's where you want to be, is where you seem like you're not a threat, but you actually are to the TV. But
that's true.
We have very close. We're all gonna have pretty similar 1 and 2s. I put Sammy at 2 instead of 1, Ellie at 1,
really?
Just because I want to jinx Ellie and have Sammy win. If I put Sammy at 1, he's going home next episode.
Oh my lord!
So Sammy's staying at 2, and if it's that'd be crazy. Like if it came down to Sammy and Ellie, who would they vote for? You gotta think they're gonna vote for the woman, but I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm pulling for Sammy. So Sammy, I think he's the best. He's like top 3 character on the season for me, and I don't want to jinx him by putting him because I put Cody and Jesse high. Now look what happened to him. So that's what happens.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna keep him at 2 for the whole season probably.
All right. Well, is there anything else you guys want to get out before we go to the universes?
Nope.
Hating life right now. I don't know.
All right. Well, what's going on in the Skylander universe?
Shit, like really nothing. Like I'm doing live streams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just haven't been able to make a video school and stuff like that. Hopefully, I'll have an episode review up for Surviving. I wasn't able to do it this last week because a lot of stuff was going on. But yeah, hopefully I can get an episode review up for this week on episode 3. Hopefully on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah.
Shout out Sky for making my amazing thumbnails, of which I'm gonna need 2 of them after we're done filming this. By the way, Sky. All right, Bitter Universe. So let's go over there.
Okay, so I know I promised. Well, I didn't. I vaguely promised that I'd have a video by now. It's just every time I go down to write an episode video about Survivor, I'm like, why am I still watching Survivor? It's only the 26 days things are always going to be a thorn in my side. Like, this isn't real Survivor, and it really bums me out when I go to write things. So I'll try, guys. I'm trying to write an episode
before the merge.
It's so hard. Every episode I don't finish the video, then I'm like adding another layer on top of finishing the video.
You should just write a whole new video.
I've already
or just like write
work
or like just write one for the merge and start adding like every episode until the merge episode happens.
Yeah. I might do
then
that. I'm gonna try to have a video, hopefully by the end of the season. I don't know.
In the season, I would hope so.
No, I don't have the work ethic of Spencer, who's just crashing out these Survivor. Every time I think about, I gotta rewatch the episode. You know how hard it is to rewatch Survivor these days.
I never watch.
I don't even rewatch Survivor. I think it's hard to rewatch Survivor in general. So I
rewatch everything for my video edit because it's really? Like it's deep. I gotta go detail and make sure I get things right.
True.
But
that's your brand. That's your brand. You can post once a month, but that video, man, I mean, make me want to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't. Okay. Anyways, so no. But you guys, none of this happens without you guys. None of this happens. You know, we're guys speaking in weird microphones without you guys. Make sure to continue to support. Make sure to go check out these podcasts. This is especially important on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can check them out in the links in the description. If we can get more views on that, I can become a Spotify and Apple Podcast partner, and I can make better content for you guys because I can make more videos because the world will just go around faster because it's like Black people. Anyways,
wait. Can I say something?
God.
This is I just came up in my head that
gotcha.
NECA's getting hate, right? So I think if you're listening to this, we should send support to NECA.
Yep.
And agreed. try to like show that not everyone thinks like that watches Survivor.
NECA, if you're listening to this, the truth is hard for silly people to accept. And history, the truth will always win out. So keep strong. Don't turn to a little soy boy and change your opinions because that's what you want. To be accepted by
so far,
community.
She has the biggest backbone of anyone that's been on the last 3 seasons. Everyone folds under the pressure, and if she's still not folding, then good on her.
Good on NECA. And that's all. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.